Previously on Porch Light Gardener.
Here we go. Here we go. Next up, this boy. Hello. What's going on, family? Y'all know where I'm at. Where's that? Yeah. Now, a quick video about to go up in here, get the stuff for the fire pit. Just want to check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. You know, been a rough week for me. You know, dealing with a lot of stuff, just business, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy. But I'm just letting you know, it was 67 degrees outside yesterday. 60 degrees last night. So, I hope y'all getting your gardens ready for various reasons. You know, at this point, this is, the favorite time of the year, getting set up for the garden. Because you got pretty much all the dreams and the work ain't really been put in yet. So take this time, take this motivation to go ahead and get your garden ready. Word to the wise, they got trees up in here, y'all. I done been to 3 Lowe's in 3 different places and all of them got trees. No leaves on it, but they budding. So the great part about that is if it's budding but you ain't got no blooms on it yet, when you put it in the car, none of them things gonna fall off. Last tree I bought, all the blooms was gone by the time I got it to the house. Okay? Another thing you want to do is get your seeds, but you want to get the seeds, while they're plentiful, but before everybody else get them. Now, you can go to your Lowe's, you can order your seeds and all that, but I'm going to tell you something. These dollar store seeds don't fail. Now, you may get some packs that don't come up the right way, but you getting $4 for $1, it really don't matter. So, definitely do that. Start your stuff inside. One thing you want to do, though, is you want to hold off on your tomatoes. You want to hold off on your potatoes. You want to hold off on anything that's going to get big. You want to plant those things in the house maybe a week or 2 before the frost. Just my experience. The things you want to plant now is you want to plant your cold stuff, your kales, your lettuces, your cabbage, Brussels sprouts, things that you can actually make use of if the weather drops. Another thing you want to do is start figuring out where you're putting things. Now, one thing that I want to concentrate on the last couple years was just placement of my stuff. And I always end up getting volunteer plants. I always end up, planting the wrong thing in the wrong place. And then I got stuff growing everywhere. Last year was like the first year that I actually had some semblance of organization with my garden. And that means I had beans here, beans there, this, that, and other. But what I want to concentrate on now is certain varieties. I think that needs to be one said. Like, you get excited as a gardener. You want to plant everything you see. But if you really want the food, if you're really trying to get your food game up, then you want to plant certain crops. A, what you're going to eat. B, what grows good in your yard or your patio or your porch. Or C, what you can store the best. Because I'm going to tell you something. I have more things now stored up than any other year I've been gardening. I've canned stuff. I still got a butternut squash sitting up there like I just picked it. I still got a pumpkin sitting on the table looking crazy. And then I got puree from another pumpkin. I only got 2 pumpkins this year. But I've been able to conserve that from both pumpkins. So believe me, you want to talk about storage. You want to talk about, what you like, what you can eat. No point growing a bunch of stuff you're not going to eat, y'all. Then I think Leah Farmer did a video about this not too long ago. Basically what you're not going to grow. That's what you need to think about right now. Meaning that, what didn't do good in your yard? What didn't you eat a lot of? What went bad quick? One thing that I'm going to still grow this year, but I'm just going to grow it as a companion plant, is beans. I'll grow all these beans. I'll be picking all these beans. Let them dry, and I'll have one little jar full of beans for the whole harvest. I can use that land or that dirt for better uses at this point. So I'm still going to grow them, y'all, but I'm not going to have a high expectation. Another thing I probably won't even think about is citrus, because what do we have to do with citrus at the end of the year? We have to bring it inside. Maya lemons, though, that's not necessarily the case. And I got video on that. So that's just another time and day we'll talk about it. But at the end of the day, y'all, I don't really do a lot of videos like this where I'm just running my mouth and giving advice. But at this point now, we've been in the game together for a few years. You know, we going up on another growing season, and I'm gonna take y'all with me on this one, like I did the last couple years. So right now, it's about gardening, it's about survival, and it's about reaping the benefits of your crop. Because I'm gonna tell you something, there's nothing better than going in your pantry and looking at a bunch of jars you can. Nothing better than going in your pantry and seeing vegetables that's been there for 6 months. Nothing better than being able to cook a meal with everything that you brought up and produced yourself. And one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Tell you something. I've been porch light gardening for a while. So I'm gonna explain what that means to me. Everybody knows I was gardening off a patio. And I was out many a night, barbecuing, planting, harvesting off that porch light. But one thing about a porch light that you gotta realize is that it represents a porch. It represents a little spot where things go down. And in the darkness, sometimes all you got is that porch light. And that's what allowed me to become the man that I am today. And allowed me to grow the gardens I'm about to grow. So y'all, stay safe. Go ahead and hit the L. Don't take an L, but hit it. Get them trees. And I'm going to come out with as much content as I can, y'all. But I'm not a chatty patty. But I just felt like we should start this garden season off right. Porch light out.
Can't get it right. You've been stressing, let me get you change.